in a couple of months, one has seen not so much the angst, the anxiety, and the massive disappointment of dispossession and questions of identity and psychological
Second, are you ready for committee? Define ready.
Are you going to feel miserable?
No, we're going to be outstanding and it's going to be glorious.
I definitely think this is a really cool aspect of Model Arab League. I think it's definitely my favorite part. What we are doing in the Heads of State Committee is we've taken the crisis and we have read through it, we have met with other delegates and other committees, and then we've started writing draft language based on what was going on. And I think this is just, again, the best part of the conference, and the fact that we get to take something that is actually going on and offer our own solutions and our own ideas to it. And that allows us to really see how the Arab League might actually have to handle this and what steps they might take in the event of something like this happening.
The court is a complete different ballgame as far as like politics and trying to, I guess, play everyone in the room. It's a little different. You definitely have to stand out more as a justice, and sometimes that's really hard because pretty much the discussion is around robin and everybody gets equal speaking time, so it's not really a fight over speaking time and trying to raise your placard. And all of your research is done beforehand, so you pretty much just have to do your presentation whenever you get there. So in some aspects it's easier, and in some aspects it's harder.
I represent Morocco on the Social Affairs Committee, and I just had a question for you. There are some topics on the Social Affairs Committee agenda right now that are seem to be primarily domestic issues like education. What do you think is an appropriate role for the Arab League on such issues?
You are right. Education is very important, but you have to take into consideration also that there are differences, and you don't have a homogeneous system in the Arab League. You have differences in governments and so on, and this is reflected in the system of education also. But if you have a united education system, then you will emphasize so many things, so many values that maybe doesn't exist in some education system in the Arab world, like accepting the others, like tolerance, like dialogue among other religions, and so on. These are absent in some Arab countries, which shouldn't be the case. In order to bring people together, in order to accept the others, in order to be tolerant of the others, not within the country, even outside.
Against, speakers against this document. Seeing none, I will take none for. Would you still like to adopt by consent? I'll say without objection 3 times. Without objection. Without objection. Okay, duly noted. Opposed? Abstentions? With 18 in favor, none opposed, and 3 abstentions, this does pass. The next Outstanding Delegate Award goes to the representation of Saudi Arabia. Another Outstanding Delegate Award goes to the representation of Morocco.
And our outstanding chair this year is awarded to Samantha Nicholson for chairing the Palestinian Affairs Committee.